Coach, Indiana goes into Lincoln and comes out bowl eligible. Pretty impressive. Peyton Ramsey, who's their second quarterback, although he has started some in the past, throws for 351 yards. Just had a fantastic day. There's two passes that we constantly hear commentators on TV say. The fade and the back shoulder throw. I want you to coach us on both those plays.
Yeah, who would have thought that Indiana could go in, and all credit to Coach Allen and Ramsey. I know Ramsey's been there for 3-4 years. What a great win, but I have to ask you, what's going on in Nebraska? I had them actually picked to win the West. I'm curious to see what happens as they move forward. Okay, the fade. So early in my career, the fade really wasn't taught. And I started learning, Dan Mullen really helped me with this when he was my coordinator, and we ran a lot of fades. And we spent an inordinate amount of time on it because that was the equalizer. That's, you don't have to block them very long if you're facing some great team. You get a good matchup out there. You can throw the fade, and then you can throw, there's three plays off the fade. Number one is the fade. Number two is the back shoulder fade. Number three is the stop fade. Okay, you're gonna see the fade here. He has a pre-snap read, and the pre-snap read is that I have bump and run coverage. So there's a chance that I'm gonna throw a fade. When a guy's off, I know it's back shoulder fade. So he has press coverage up here. That's bump and run coverage. Pre-snap read by Ramsey is that I am probably going to throw a fade unless my receiver gets jammed up and defended very well. Boom, he sees that his receiver is going to win. This becomes a fade.
Right.
The back corner, and I'm not sure that Indiana probably does this, but I learned this. We would always, if you go out in Ohio State's practice field, you'll see a box actually drawn on the grass practice field, and a quarterback's practice just throwing in the box, because there's nothing worse than throwing this thing out of the end zone. And it's a much more difficult throw than you think. And he delivers a perfect ball right in the front of the box. So he knows fade. So the receiver, we call, the term we use, run to win. So he's running to win. He has him beat. He has the defender stacked. The quarterback throws it to the box, and this is a fade. There's only two things that can happen when you throw a ball like this: incomplete pass or a touchdown. There's no chance of an interception because he throws it in the back edge of the box. Now, once again, this is a little different look, but the quarterback is taking a deeper drop. It's off a wheel route. It's not a quick pass. Okay, the number one receiver is going to run a wheel route or an out and up. The quarterback, because it's just a little different timing than a fade, this is more of a go route, but still, he's IDing what's happening. If this guy gets on top of him or turn and there's a chance he's going to get covered, he's going to do something called a back shoulder fade. Okay, let's take a look at Ramsey. Okay, Ramsey's doing a good job. First thing he's doing is a nice job. He's holding the safety with his eyes.
Right.
Okay, I want the viewers to see that because that's pretty advanced stuff. So the quarterback's responsibility, he has to get him at least to hold his position. If he stares it down, that guy's going to overlap in this interception. Right. So young quarterbacks, what happen? They come out and they stare it down. You can't stare it down. So Ramsey does a nice job here, getting his eyes downfield. He's holding the safety, now he targets the receiver. When he makes a decision to throw the ball, he sees the back, the defensive back. So right here, the corner is hauling it. He doesn't feel like he's beat from his vantage point, so he's going to back shoulder. And here's what he does. So I'm the receiver, you're the DB. If the quarterback sees the back of you, Ramsey's back here, I'm running, he has two choices. One's a fade to throw it here, the other's back shoulder. And back shoulder means that I'm going to take a visual, and we would actually have our receivers do this. I'm going to throw, if I stop, throw my hand up, I'm going to aim right where his hand would be. And so the receiver comes back, and that's where the ball is delivered. Really well done by Ramsey.